Alright, so what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new commentary style upload. You will become more familiar with these as the months go on, where I just pick a topic, talk about it. It's a very simple video, but for today's one specifically, I'm going to be talking about Spectre, and I know, the operation has been out for about a week now for PS4 players, and most of you guys would have seen videos on it, reviewing it, saying, if it's bad or if it's good, showing gameplay, all that sort of stuff, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm on Xbox, I am, disadvantaged at the time I get content, specifically a week later, and I wanted to do my own video on it anyway, as this is the sort of content I'd be bringing you guys if I was able to get it straight away. But anyway, jumping right into this video, I'm going to be giving an unbiased opinion, okay, an unbiased opinion about this specialist, his abilities, the goods and bads of it, the pros and cons. So let's jump into it without further ado. Make sure you guys do drop a like, drop a sub, hit that bell as well. Stay up to date with all the videos, and let's talk about Spectre, man. Alright, so his abilities are a Shadow Blade and the Smoke Grenade. So pretty much what the Smoke Grenade does is kind of like Crash's Assault Pack. So it's his secondary ability. All it does is it's a normal Smoke Grenade, but instead, for Spectre, it actually reveals your enemies when they are in that smoke in like a blue outline. So not only is it just good for tactical use if you want to, maybe, there's a few people camping in a room or something like that, you want to throw the smoke down, that's pretty helpful as well to spot where enemies are. And then second of all, when you're using the Shadow Blade, it's very, very hard to see where Spectre is in that smoke. And not only that, what I'm going to go into next is the Shadow Blade, but it actually locks on to enemies as well. The Shadow Blade itself will lock onto an enemy, it'll show up a little red square where your enemy is, and then it'll just lunge you straight to them, which is absolutely insane, especially when you're camouflaged in smoke. You just slice and dice people as you go, and it's really, really insane. That's my first tip that I'd give you guys when using Spectre. Don't just pull it out thinking that you can go and chop everyone up God mode style, You will need the Smoke Grenade to actually assist you and aid you in getting kills more stealthily, and everything like that. Alright, so now going on to the Shadow Blade, it works quite different to the Ripper in Black Ops 3. So first of all, it's third person, which I think is really awesome. So with that, you can peek corners, use that third person peek ability to spot where people are, and then obviously use the Smoke Grenade to help you with that. So the Shadow Blade, when you're in that mode, it allows you to roll. Obviously you can jump, do everything you normally would, but tactical moves like rolling, and also I said it locks onto people. So if you're in a certain range, which is a pretty big range by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen this part in the gameplay yet, but I do a crazy lunge on someone, so it just locks onto them like I mentioned before, and it'll lunge you to them. And if people are close together, it's kind of like the Tempest, how it chains with the electric shock. So it does this sort of similar thing. If two people are next to each other, you go to slice one, it'll just automatically go to the next person if, it's in the range of whatever it is. So it chains enemies like that as well. And not only that, but the Shadow Blade has much more potential for kills compared to most other specialists. It actually has quite an advantage, so let me break this down for you. For example, the Tempest is loud and it attracts more attention, people can hear you where it's being shot. Plus it requires a lot more precision and accuracy, same goes with Seraph's, Annihilator and Outrider's Sparrow, and also the reactor core damages over time, whereas with the Shadow Blade it locks onto enemies and it's too stealthy for anyone to react, by the time you've turned around, you're most likely going to get sliced anyway. So that's that, man. I reckon this specialist for lethals is probably one of the best. Like, I know you've got Tempest and War Machine and everything like that, but this one has so much advantages to it, with the Smoke Grenade, with the Shadow Blade, how it lunges onto people, locking onto them. You can also throw the sword at the last second, acting as a tomahawk. You'll see a clip in this gameplay here at some point. And overall, I think it's a really, really awesome specialist. Finally, I can use someone that I actually will enjoy playing as. Spectre is a specialist that I really do enjoy, and I think for going for feeds, like, when you need 5 more kills to get a nuke or something like that, and you see a team, you get that advantage and that opportunity, throw that Smoke Grenade, man, and just go slice and dice and get that last 5-man for your nuclear or your streaks, whatever you want to get. I'm not too sure. This will be also really good for domination as well. Just chuck the Smoke Grenade down and go and slice people up. Really, really awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to be the video. I didn't want to cover too much, but I just went into the most important things about the specialist. I don't really see any cons with it, the bads. It's amazing. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm out.